So my mutual Reina just posted a video about being autistic and also being in school and learning, and I relate to her so much. I think it's also hilarious that she and I are both people who are both autistic and both kind of like had I think from what she said, like she did pretty well in school for the most part because of pattern recognition. And for me, I know I did the really well in school because of that as well. Pattern recognition. I have a really good like somewhat processing speed when it comes to absorbing and memorizing information. But as far as learning, it does actually take me a while to learn certain things. But I think it's hilarious that she and I are both like educators or like in education as a result of this, maybe. But like I think it's really important and also interesting to talk about when it comes to like, again, that stereotype of like autistic people being savants or geniuses. And I think in that aspect, especially because like I was Asian, or I am Asian, I had that mentality or that stereotype labeled onto me, and it gave me a lot of pressure to like try to be really good in school because of my parents and yada yada, right? But also a lot of people had that perception of me, like especially when I went to, instead of going straight into university, I decided to go to a community college instead. Best decision ever. To this day, I still think community colleges is a lot more understanding and better of education than actual universities. Speaking as a person who actually works in a university and worked years in community colleges. Anyways, when I was in high school and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to this community college, a lot of my friends were like, what happened? I was like, nothing. I'm just deciding to go to community college so I can actually learn. And then also the level where I was like placed in during that time when they had like placement testings, I placed kind of like below actually college level. So it was just interesting to me to feel like I wasn't even really felt like I was prepared for college. So that's why I also went to community college. But it was just so interesting to see where it's like I had basically like a 4.0 GPA in high school, but I decided to go to community college. But because I was so good at testing from pattern recognition and memorization, a lot of my friends thought I was smart. I honestly don't think I'm smart. I know a lot more people are smarter than me, but just a thing to think about when it comes to being like a person, and also an autistic person. Not all of us, of course, are savants. I think I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to other things, like of course like people or things or topics that I'm really interested in, but that doesn't make me a genius. I would never ever classify myself as a really smart person or a genius, to be honest.